Thank you for coming to Starbright Storytime. Today's book is Crunch Munch Dinosaur Lunch by Paul Bright and Michael Terry. Crunch Munch Dinosaur Lunch. Crunch Munch Dinosaur Lunch by Paul Bright and Michael Terry. Ty was big and Ty was mean. He had a big mouth with big, big jaws and big, big teeth and big, big claws. "Yeah, that's me," said Tyrannosaurus. His roar echoed around the swamp so that the other dinosaurs trembled in their tummies. Roar! Terry was small and Terry was sweet. She had a tiny, tiny mouth with tiny, tiny jaws and tiny, tiny teeth and tiny, tiny claws. And she loved her big brother more than any Tyrannosaurus has ever been loved. "Wovoo, Tyrannosaurus," gurgled Terry. "Stay in your nest, pest," said Ty. "I've got hunting to do." Ty stomped through the swamp. The ground sploshed and quaked and quivered, and the dinosaurs heard and shook and shivered. "I'm hungry," roared Ty. "I'm biggest, I'm baddest, and I'm ready to eat. I need some fresh Stegosaurus meat." He opened his big, big mouth and "Hogoo, Tyrannosaurus," burbled Terry, wrapping her arms around his huge leg. Ty sighed as he saw his Stegosaurus breakfast paddle off through the swamp, snickering. "You shouldn't be here, Squirt," he hissed. "Get back to your drooling. Now stay away." And off he stomped, snorting. Ty searched in the swamp. The dinosaurs ran and hid. They peered through the reeds and peeked from behind rocks. But it's not easy to hide when you're a dinosaur. "I'm starving," roared Ty. "I'm biggest, I'm baddest, and I'm ready for lunch. I need Triceratops bones to crunch." He bared his big, big teeth and "Kiss-oo, Tyrannosaurus," slobbered Terry, planting a wet, sloppy kiss on his huge cheek. Ty moaned as he saw his Triceratops lunch plodding through the trees, laughing. "You crawling, bawling bug," he growled. "Get back to your slurping and burping. Now leave me alone." And off he stormed, snarling. Ty crept through the swamp, quiet as quiet. The other dinosaurs stayed still as still, and even the leaves stopped rustling. But a dinosaur can't stay still for long. Ty heard a movement in the trees and saw a long, long neck. "I am ravenous," roared Ty. "I'm biggest, I'm baddest, and I need a treat. Diplodocus steak looks tasty to eat." He roared a big, big roar and "Cockawoo, Tyrannosaurus," cooed Terry. Ty groaned as his Diplodocus steak waddled into the reeds, chuckling. "You spoiling, sniffling, dribbling, burbling, gurgling pest," he bellowed. "I've had nothing to eat all day because of you. Grrr! I'm going home." Ty stomped off through the swamp, then pounded across the plain in a great temper. Terry watched him getting farther and farther away. Then she sat down in a heap and howled. Stud, dud, dud! Suddenly, the ground trembled. "Tyrannosaurus!" squeaked Terry. But it wasn't. It was Spinosaurus. Terry screamed. Spinosaurus was huge, bigger even than her big brother Ty. He had a huge, huge mouth with huge, huge teeth, and his mouth was opening wider and wider. "Don't you touch my baby sister!" Ty roared and raged. He charged and chased, and Spinosaurus turned and ran as fast as his lumbering legs could go. Then Ty reached down and scooped up Terry in his big brotherly arms. He hugged his favorite, very annoying pest of a sister more tightly than any Tyrannosaurus has ever been hugged. "Wovu, Tyrannosaurus," gurgled Terry. "Wovu too, Tyrannosaurus," said Ty with a big, big smile. "Now let's go get some dinner." Watch out, Tyrannosaurus about. With his big, big mouth and big, big claws, Ty is the biggest and baddest of all the dinosaurs. But Ty has a tiny, tiny sister named Terry, who loves her big brother very much. And when Ty goes hunting, his adoring, tiny sister becomes a big, big problem. This has been Crunch Munch Dinosaur Lunch by Paul Bright and Michael Terry. First published in Great Britain in 2009. Copyright 2010 by Good Books, Intercourse, PA. Text copyright 2009 by Paul Bright. Illustrations copyright 2009 by Michael Terry. Published by Scholastic Inc., New York, New York, by arrangement with Little Tiger Press, an imprint of Magi Publications. Printed in the USA. First Scholastic printing, March 2011. Thank you for coming to Star Bright Storytime.